Greetings. We are at Freedom Township Town Hall in Freedom Township. Rattray, um, Ahoy, Army Mount. In it, Sail Green. But we're not here for this. This is a vault, VAULTZ, combination lock, so you can keep the kitties out. It holds, well, if you open it the right way, it will hold 4 pipes. And there's a little thing over here you can slide a tamper in. Here's my new tamper, Art Deco. You can unscrew the old top here and you got yourself your pick. Got that from the jungle. But anyways, we're here to discuss pipes and what I'm about to show you. But before we get into that, let's read what Pipedia has to say about R.C. Chuck Sands. Has been making pipes in what he calls the old school way since 1998. He spent several years learning from notable Columbus pipe maker Tim West. We've all heard of Tim West, yes. And almost immediately began making pipes with a simple goal: to make the best smoking pipe he possibly can and to offer them at a price within reach of the average pipe smoker, which he did. This led him to develop very particular methods of drilling and construction and to spend the majority of his efforts on the mechanics of the pipe, leading to a highly refined process. As a result, Chuck's pipes do not feature exotic materials or precious metals, only the best Grecian briar available, hand-finished stems meant for comfort and durability. Gotta say, never had a problem with any of his stems. All stumbles are made from the best Grecian briar available, and smooth pipes are finished exclusively by hand. Chuck works out of a converted dairy barn in Pickerington, Ohio, suburb of Columbus. Huh. B. Where was I? Oh, where he keeps his horses, which he did. Customers have stopped in for in-person visits and usually to pick up one of his commissions in person, often surprised by the simplicity of his workshop. Chuck does not use a lathe or any type of pattern or guide for his pipes, choosing the shape of each piece by reading the grain and each black, working from there. Majority of shaping is done on a large homemade sanding wheel with refinements done on smaller and softer wheels and with smooth pipes being slowly tuned by days and sometimes weeks of hand sanding on his back porch, which I've been there and that's what he does. Sandblasts are done by feel and by eye until they look and feel right based on their individual character. That's what they say. I'm going to say Chuck Sands was quite the character. From the first time I met him, we hit it off. Him and Cindy Pay became like two peas in a pod, always giving each other a hard time. And he's the one that convinced me after my first pipe show where I met Chuck and bought one of his pipes because they were reasonably priced. He's the one that convinced me to, the following year, become a vendor, set up my table, and sell my estate pipes. Well, come on. We would get to the pipe show, get set up. The first thing I would do is I'd go find Chuck and see what he had on his table and buy one. Then Cindy would go around after that and talk to Chuck, and Chuck would give her one, which of course ended up in my collection because Cindy didn't smoke a pipe and didn't, but so that's Chuck Sands that I know personally. So let's get started here. What we're showing this week, and I think next week I got a few more. Yeah. These are his early pipes. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. Where it's just R.C. Sands. These are his early pipes. First time I found one of these at a antique mall, I had to call him and I said, hey, I just found a pipe that doesn't have your stamp on it, but it says R.C. Sands on it. He goes, yeah, those were my early pipes. He goes, don't buy them. They were junk. As you can tell, I didn't listen. So, beautiful grain. I liked a little bit of rustication going on with it. This is another one of his early pipes. Nice deep bowl. Might have been smoked once. I haven't smoked these. Yeah, this has been smoked a couple of times. Beautiful work, all done by hand. No lathe work at all on it. This one is so light. So, but I miss him. He was a character. But cancer got him after all those years. This is I might as well show you these while I'm here, or this. This is a little pipe, 2-pipe carry. Fits the lighter. Has a space over here for a tamper. Little zipper there where you can stick your pouch of tobacco. That's one of them. This is what I'm going to be carrying on when I come out on Thursdays. I carry this one. I have one for Mondays. I have one that I travel with. I just got them. Then I got one, two, three zippered 4 pipe pouches, and then I just got a bazillion pipes and pipe cabinets and pipe racks. So, so that's it for this week. So, porch piper time. Put that down. 4. He's keeping count. I designated him the official counter. Then I'm going to finish my pipe and have some lunch before I mosey the 110 miles back home. That's right. I drove 110 miles down here. I've been here before. This is actually closer to my previous residence, but I've been here before. It's been a while since I came down to do a crack that crap open, mostly because it's 110 miles and gas is not cheap. But needed to do something different. Put that lighter away, so now I got to get this lighter out. Thank you, Donnie. It is beautiful country down here. Very country. And next week, still up in the air. Might be Shalersville, or might be a different part that I haven't ever done a video from. So I'll flip that coin next Thursday. So remember, life's a highway. Go drive it. Every day is a school day. If you're not learning, you are being left behind. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Wake up.